Okay, in this video, we're going to do a full review on the Magnavox HD Streaming Player. Now, right now you can get this device from Walmart for $49.99. Now, when you turn the device on, this is your interface. It's a very basic interface, as you can see. You have Net Apps on the far left, you have Settings in the center, and you have your network setup on the far right. Network setup is obviously, as you would think, setting it up on your home wireless network. Personally, that's what I use, but you can also use an Ethernet, a wired connection to this device as well. If you go into Settings here, you see all the different settings that you can have on the device. You have your video settings, your audio settings, your system settings, your network setup, and product info. You don't really need to go into this too much, but if you do want to make some changes, this is where you go. Also, if you want to factory reset or change the Netflix account on this device, this is where you'd go as well. On the far left is your Net App. This is pretty much where you're going to spend most of your time on this device. Now, the device has limited options. You have Netflix, YouTube, Vudu HD Movies, Hulu Plus, Film Fresh, Picasa, Vudu Apps, and Pandora. Here's the Netflix interface. This is the last generation Netflix interface. It's not the current generation of Netflix interface, but that's not a problem because I find this interface to be just as useful as the newer interface. The YouTube interface on this device is something I really like. It's very straightforward, and it's loading up right now. You have options to discover channels, which shows you different genres of channels. You have animation, automotive, beauty and fashion, causes and nonprofits, celebrities and gossip, comedy, cooking and health, family, film and entertainment, and from TV, gaming, how-to, DIY, music, news and politics, science and education, sports, tech, vlog stars. So it's sorted by genres. Next down you have search, so you can search for whatever you want on YouTube. And this is the on-screen search here. You have your on-screen keyboard to the left, and basically you just hunt and peck with the directional buttons on the remote. The next selection you have is My YouTube. So if you have a YouTube account, you can sign in here, or you can actually pair this device with one of your Android or iOS devices, whether it's a phone or a tablet. And in my previous video, I showed you how to pair your device with the Magnavox HD Streaming Player. It's a nice little feature and saves some time from hunting and pecking on the on-screen keyboard because you can actually use the keyboard on your Android or iOS device. And the next option down here is featured. You have your most popular videos, YouTube trends, gaming, music, sports, film and animation, and those are pretty much all the featured sections on this YouTube app here. So I actually really like the YouTube interface on this device. The next section we have Vudu HD Movies, and if you're familiar with Vudu on any streaming player, it's the same interface on every device. So they have uniformity, which is good. So if you know how to use it on one device, you'll know how to use it on another device. And if you're not familiar, Vudu is a service that allows you to rent or purchase movies online. And their HDX is one of the best streaming qualities of any video service out there. The next selection is Hulu Plus. Now, a lot of people out there do subscribe to Hulu Plus, so if you're one of those people, this device has it for you. I'm not too familiar with Hulu Plus because I'm not a subscriber, so I'm not going to be able to walk you through this. But this will give you an idea of what the Hulu interface is. The next selection here is Film Fresh, and Film Fresh is another service similar to Vudu in that you can rent or purchase movies and stream them to your device. And it's powered by Roxio, I believe. Yeah, it's powered by Roxio now, and that's the same service that used to power Blockbuster On Demand. So you can rent or purchase movies, TV shows, and the like. The next selection here is Picasa, and that allows you to view photos on the best screen in your house, your television set. You also have Vudu apps on this device, which is mostly web content. And then of course you have Pandora on this device as well. So it covers pretty much all the bases. You have your Netflix, your Hulu Plus, and YouTube. And then if you want to rent or purchase movies, you have Vudu or Film Fresh. And then if you want to listen to internet radio, you have Pandora. And then if you want to see or view your photos, you have Picasa. So it's a well-rounded, basic device. I like the remote control. It's a little beefier than most remote controls, but it's very functional. And it's very responsive. Up top you have your power button, you have a home button which will take you back to this screen. You have an option button up here, a display button, you have a net app button, which is what this screen is, that's the net app. Then you have a return or a back button here. You have your directional with an OK button in the center. And then you have all your play controls. Your rewind, your play, your fast forward, your previous chapter, your stop, your pause, and your forward chapter. And then it has two dedicated buttons on the bottom, a Netflix button and a Vudu button. So this device is very basic, just as it looks. But like I said, it covers all the bases and it offers 1080p up conversion. For the same price, you can get a Roku LT. The difference is being that a Roku offers you many more channels for the same price, but it doesn't offer you the 1080p. A Roku LT is 720p. So all in all, I really like this device. I really like the responsiveness of the remote. And that might sound silly, but you'll find with a lot of these streaming media players that sometimes the remotes aren't very responsive. So that's a definite plus for this device. It covers all the bases, and it's really a really good Netflix streamer. So if you're just interested in Netflix, or Netflix and Hulu Plus, and maybe want to rent a movie here and there, and want YouTube functionality, this is a great little device for you. So if these features are sufficient for you, then I could definitely recommend this device. But if you want a little bit more, you're better off with a Roku LT. For the same price, you get a lot more channels, and with a Roku, you're more apt to get more content pushed to that device because they're always actively adding new things to the Roku menu of channels. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you want to help out my channel, give me a thumbs up or favorite this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.